welcome to another Foul original. The first licensed video game by the then WWF, not WWE, for the Nintendo Entertainment System was WWF WrestleMania. This was officially the first game developed for a console, but wasn't the first game. Please check our previous episode on Micro League Wrestling for that. WWF WrestleMania was developed by British company Rare, yes, that Rare, and published by Acclaim Entertainment in 1989. This was the first game in what would end up being a 10-year relationship between publisher Acclaim and the WWE. The game was released a few months ahead of WrestleMania 5, intended to get the WWE more exposure and marketing towards the showcase of the Immortals that year. Is something way more familiar to modern players, a massive step up from the previous Micro League Wrestling. You can now control a wrestler and move them on screen in real time. All of the wrestlers have a limited number of moves such as punches, kicks, headbutts, a running attack, an aerial attack off the turnbuckle, and a body slam. With a few exceptions, Andre the Giant and Bam Bam Bigelow cannot climb the turnbuckle for an aerial attack. Bam Bam Bigelow and Honky Tonk Man can't perform the body slam. Yes, Bam Bam needed more training. Also, very interestingly, only Hulk Hogan can body slam Andre. Not a surprise when the title screen for the game has a tagline for WrestleMania 3, bigger, better, badder. Each character also has a special back attack which can be hit when an opponent is standing behind them. This is usually a backwards punch. The attention to detail in this game also extends to the types of attacks that each wrestler is known for, with Macho Man using elbow smashes instead of punches, and Bam Bam Bigelow has 2 running attacks instead of 1. The wrestlers cannot leave the ring, but they can go up, down, left, and right, with the ring being treated like a stage. Turnbuckle aerial attacks can only be done from the bottom 2 corners. Depending on damage taken, a wrestler may go red and turn angry. This angry mode allows the players to inflict more damage on their opponent as long as they are red. There are also health drops around the ring for players to recover damage. These health drops are unique to the wrestlers. For example, Honky Tonk Man's looks like a guitar and Bam Bam Bigelow's looks like a flame. The health drops cannot be used by other wrestlers, so Bigelow can't pick up the Honky Tonk Man's guitar for a health boost. The game also introduced some new match types for the wrestling game experience to add to replayability. Once you've picked the number of players, up to 6, each of you gets to type in a custom name. If it's just 1 or 2 of you playing the game, then you can choose from either a one-on-one exhibition match against a computer-controlled character or against a friend, couch co-op style, using a second pad. A single-player tournament where you pick one of the 6 on the roster and face off against the other 5 computer-controlled characters in a series of one-on-one matches. At the end, you become the WWF World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. If, however, there are more than 2 of you, you can have a tournament with up to 6 player-controlled characters. You play 2 at a time in a series of 15 total matches if there are 6 of you. Each player has a one-on-one match with the other till all 15 matches have happened. The winner is the one with the most wins at the end. In the event of a tie, the player with the quickest single victory would be declared the winner. The game is a massive improvement over the previous Micro League Wrestling. The sprites are all quite recognizable and each of the 6 wrestlers look great. The pixel art style of the time lends itself well to the cartoony style of the wrestlers at the same time. Use of the space of the ring and smart use of the increased processing power to get some gorgeous looking 8-bit visuals. The intro screen animation, for example, gives me so much nostalgia and is such a simple effect which grabbed your attention. The initial animation of the ring bouncing into frame is such an aesthetic of the time and adds to the arcadey feel. Smooth in-ring work with custom animations for some of the wrestlers is again an impressive feat for the hardware of the time. This game features 6 wrestlers to choose from: Honky Tonk Man, Bam Bam Bigelow, the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Macho Man Randy Savage, Andre the Giant, and of course the cover star and real American Hulk Hogan. the game from the opening Hogan intro and throughout. There is a slight change though this time. The soundtrack gets a little variety. Depending on which wrestlers are part of the match, you'll get a little extra music. A very short sample of the wrestler's real entrance theme from the WWF are recreated as 8-bit themes. You get a taste of Honky Tonk Man if you have Honky Tonk Man, Pomp and Circumstance for the Macho Man Randy Savage, or a taste of Real American for Hogan. They are all here. The first time that we would see Hulkamania run wild on the NES would not be the last. This would also not be the last time that we would see a WWF game produced by Rare. Able to play via the inbuilt tournament made this an essential addition to any wrestling fan and gamer's library. While this was released to play at home in the run-up to WrestleMania 5, we would see another first for the WWE that year. Next time we look at the first WWE arcade game, 1989's WWF Superstars. Did you play WWF WrestleMania on the NES? Who would you cast as your 6 wrestlers from today if this game was released now? Sound off in the comments. Like the video if you did, subscribe and hit the bell if you would, share if you can. This has been a Foul Original. Thanks for watching, see you next time.